Hey, what's up everybody, it's me24, and I thought maybe my second Master Grade package would be here today, but apparently not. They dropped off a slip for parcel pickup at the post office at our house yesterday, so I went in this morning thinking, hey, my second Master Grade's here, and it was actually a package for my dad. So he got his package, but I don't know why they put my name on it to pick it up. That was kind of weird. But anyways, in the meantime, I decided I'd do a review of the 1 to 144 scale high-grade Universal Century Zeta Gundam. And this is one of the bigger high-grade Universal Century model kits there is. Here is next to my no-grade 1 of 144 scale Turn A Gundam, which I think is one of the few Gundams that's actually taller than the Zeta Gundam. Not by a whole lot, but he's still taller. Here he is next to the Exia. He's like a head and a half taller than him. And, of course, just for the sake of it, next to the V2. And the V2's tiny next to him. The V2's tiny next to basically any one of my Gundams, but... Anyways, I did go ahead and panel line this guy. So the colors you're going to get out of the box are the yellow for the vents, the collar, and the V-fin. The white for basically all of the body. The blue for the upper torso area and the legs and the crotch piece, and the red for the cockpit, the bits on the arms and the feet, as well as the tips of these wings, although all the red parts on the back here I went ahead and painted. And then you're also going to get this very dark gray color for the wings themselves, as well as the gray for his interior parts. For stickers, you're going to get a bunch of yellow ones. There's two for either shoulder. There's the camera on the top of the head, as well as his eyes. There's one on either arm piece. And I think that's it for the actual mobile suit, isn't it? Yeah. There's also two on the shield. So he's got a fair amount of stickers, not a ton, but, you know, enough. For poseability, his arm rotates 360, though you're just kind of have to move it outward so it doesn't bump the backpack. His arm rotates below the shoulder, and bends at the elbow about 90 degrees, and the wrist is on a ball joint, so it'll wiggle, go 360, whatever you want. The head doesn't rotate 360 because the chin and the back of the head bump the collar, but it can still go up and down, side to side. The torso does in fact rotate 360, and his back skirt falls off anytime you touch it, which is annoying. It's part of the transformation mode, but it's really annoying. But yeah, the torso does go 360, which is kind of surprising because of just the size of his wings and everything. The side skirts flip up and down, and you can rotate them from or forwards and backwards. The front skirt armor is just on a bar, so it'll swing up like that, and then the legs can go forward about that far. Darn it all! That's when I'm doing reviews, is that stuff has to fall apart. I swear, this never happens. It goes back that far, only when I'm doing this. It goes out about that far. And then it is, in fact, double jointed, although it's not supposed to go quite that far because of that piece there. So, I mean, you get almost a 180. It's not perfect. The feet will go side to side, forwards and backwards, and then this little flap above the leg will swing around a little bit. The feet do flip in, but that's more for the transformation mode than anything else. I'm just going to leave the back skirt armor off because I'm going to transform him in a little bit anyways. As for accessories, he does come with one of these really lame hand-mounted on a beam saber that I just can't stand, because you have to paint everything, and I'd just rather get a blank beam saber than a hand attached to one. He comes with the very unique looking shield, and to attach it, you're going to pop this blue piece off of his arm. And really you can pop it off on either side. It doesn't really make a difference, but this is the side that he's always shown wearing it on the show. So, and then the rifle, the handle just flips down and you can slide it into his hand. I think they suggest taking the back of the hand off, but I've found that you can just slip it in there without any problems. But if you don't want to use the normal rifle, you can use the Hyper Mega Launcher, which is taller than he is. It's crazy. See, it's taller than he is. Basically, this one has 3 different handles. There's one that flips out from the bottom, as well as 2 that flip out from either side. So basically you can just pop this into that hand actually, you know what, I'm going to take the shield off his other arm a second. Okay, this isn't perfect, but darn it. Well, it looks a lot better when he's on a action base or something, holding it, but basically that's the idea. Just for the sake of time, I'm probably going to make this a 2-parter, because I want to do his transformation mode, and I don't know if I'd be able to fit it in with the time constraints, just because there's some pieces that like to fall off. So stay tuned for part 2, and we'll check out the transformation mode, as well as the instruction booklet.